Pine needles as mulch in your garden? I'll explain right after this. So pine needles, we've all been told, are acidic, and that is the case. Pine needles in their natural form is about 3.5 acidity. So why would we be able to put them in our garden? Wouldn't that make the soil acidic? No, it doesn't. The reason being is the breakdown process of pine needles takes such a long time that by the time the needles are broke down, the pH level that was a 3.5 has neutralized to 7.0. So what we're doing is we're going to utilize the pine needles we have underneath the trees, and we're going to use them as mulch in our front yard garden. One, it's very eye appealing. It looks very nice to have the mulch here. And we've put the mulch about 2 to 3 inches, and we've just incorporated the pine cones in there as well. Now, certain people will say that this also will help repel rabbits as well as slugs because they don't like the pokiness of the needles. But this way here, you can see some of our shallots that we planted are coming up there. We didn't put it in massively thick, but we allowed enough to what plants we do have there to penetrate through. And the nice thing about it is a nice level coating of it, and it's really going to help keep the moisture in the garden. Last year we came in right at the end of the year, the pears that had fell off our pear tree in the front yard that smashed on the ground, we incorporated in the garden here along with leaves, and then we just came and knocked that all to a level base and put the pine needles on top of it, and it's all breaking down very nicely. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind about using pine needles under trees, you just don't want to sweep everything out from under the tree. The tree needs a certain amount of pine needles underneath it as a blanket around the trunk and around the roots. So what we've done is we've just taken a rake and removed the first inch or so of pine needles, basically the newest, the ones that fell in the last year, and then we moved them over to our garden. So if you've got a lot of pine needles, don't be scared. It won't make your soil acidic. It will make a great mulch in your vegetable garden.
For more information, please visit thewisconsinvegetablegardener.com.